Great. Hi, everybody. I'm Doug Willmore with WorldTree, the CEO of WorldTree. We have a very unique offer for you, very different from everyone else tonight. We do a crowdfunding every year, and it funds a new round of planting for us. So we've paired together profit and impact. We specifically now have over 6,000 acres planted of trees. We're planting the fastest growing hardwood tree in the world, very environmentally friendly, non-invasive, and so we're delivering profits as well as carbon sequestration, soil enhancement, and things like that. We have over, and most of this has been crowdfunding, over $240 million of timber in the ground right now. We've raised $16 million through, most of it through crowdfunding over the last 7 years. And this is actually our 7th year of crowdfunding. So to tell you what we're actually doing, the world is facing a crisis of wood. And that is, we're not growing wood fast enough. There are many species, popular species, that if you're not in the lumber business, you don't really know this, but they're on their way to commercial extinction. Redwood, western red cedar, swamp ash, birch, beech, all of those you won't be able to purchase, or manufacturers won't be able to purchase those things that those species that they've been using and needed over many, many years. And so we need replacements to that. So for us, we're commercializing what's known as the Empress Splendor tree. It's very popular in Australia, Asia, places in Europe. No one's ever commercialized it in the United States, in North America. We're the first, we're the largest grower. We have 9 years of R&D behind us. And so you see here, this is actually a 15-month-old tree at one of our farms in Costa Rica. That's a 10-year-old tree. So we'll have a 60-foot tall tree, 18 to 20 inches in diameter, that produces high-grade finished lumber when you harvest it. And then the most amazing thing, it actually regrows when you harvest it. It regrows from the stump. It will do that for 5 generations. So we're actually producing 50 years of lumber by the seedling, the startling, that you actually help fund the planting of. So again, it's non-invasive. We grow it from tissue. We've been in the field 9 years. So what you're investing in this year, we've done it before. We've got the team, we're in the field, we partner with small farmers that we put through a long test before they can join us. All your investment dollars are going into trees. It's not going into buying property, it's not going into funding nurseries or equipment, it's all going into planting trees. So this is what we call our Eco Tree program. We actually, we fund the Eco Tree program by crowdfunding, by retail investing, by choice. We could easily do it differently, institutions, high net worth individuals, but for us it's democratizing the movement. It's small farmers, it's retail investors. We do this every year. We love how we do it. It's profitable. And so we actually take your capital, we use it to supply trees, to train farmers. We put all of them through the Soil Health Academy at Kiss the Ground. Many of them intercrop and practice regenerative farming. And then we help them grow that. As the trees come to maturity, we market them, we harvest them, we sell the lumber, and then we share the profits this way. Typically, how this works out, we're planting in 3 countries, and it usually works out about an equal amount in each country. The southeastern US, Costa Rica, and Mexico. We choose those regions for important reasons. We don't need to irrigate. We stay away from coastal lines. There's no fire risk, things like that. Again, we love helping small farmers. WorldTree is actually scaling by also doing larger projects with institutional investors. We do this on a larger scale. This is how we started. This is where our soul is with these farmers and with all of you as to how we grow this. So these are some samples of products. By the way, I have some wood samples. If anyone wants to grab, yeah, right there, Mr. Australian. go grab some wood samples and pass them around. You can see it's you can keep those if you want to, or you don't have to. The highest strength to weight ratio of any wood on the planet. Very good for marine uses, finish uses, things like that. You can see the markets we're selling into. We're just signing actually an offtake agreement with Bunsen Boats, who makes electric boats. They're replacing teak with Empress wood. So it's a $170 billion wholesale market in North America. That's what we're selling into. Again, we focus on the high-end finish market. The model here is when you have a 60-foot tall tree, 20 inches in diameter, that biomass is filled with carbon. We cut it down, and that goes into products like this, like that cabinet, furniture, guitars, boats, and the carbon is sequestered for as long as that product is useful, 50 years, 70 years, 100 years. We don't sell the wood for anything else, for any other lower uses, cheaper uses. We don't sell it into the commodity markets, anything like that. A big part of the model is for the carbon to be sequestered in long-lasting products. So these are actually products made out of Empress wood. That's a guitar made, as well as a paddleboard. This is a lobby of a new lobby of an SEC building in New York City that the artist used Empress wood for those under the plaster in those round seating areas. So this gives you an idea. 1 minute left. Okay. Gives you an idea of the return. So typically $4,000, I shouldn't say typically, $4,000 purchases an acre. Not your own acre, but that's the investment of what it takes to plant an acre of trees, take it through the entire round. And so you see what the return is for an investor. It's basically about a 5x return. That's the thing that we expect on the low side. All of our numbers the last 4 years are actually well above 80%. We're actually at the 85% survival rate for all of our trees. The sale price is actually higher than our assumption, about 12 cents higher. So this is what you're looking at. It's typically 1 acre will offset your personal carbon footprint for 10 years. So a lot of our investors look at it like, hey, I can invest here, offset my carbon footprint, I'm helping small farmers, and I'm not just donating money, I actually get a return. So our campaign is obviously up now. It runs through December 7th. We'd love to have you involved and engaged. You can find it, we're on Dealmaker, but you can go right to World Tree's website and see it. There's the address there. That's me. And I'd love to talk to any of you afterwards if you have questions or if I can provide any help or guidance. And with that.